Hello folks, welcome back to another Tayar podcast session. This episode we are reviewing the actual final event hosted by Scotland Rocks Radio at Banshee Labyrinth on Friday the 6th of June, where we've seen 3 bands compete for the ultimate slot on the main stage at this year's Wildfire Festival.
Plus special guests, Deadfire.
There was a special guest, Deadfire. And what happened is when the judges were away counting up the tallies and all that jazz that they were doing, Deadfire played, unfortunately to an empty room, which I can share the singer's frustration at, because that would have annoyed me as well. Anyway, this was a first for Neil and I. In Charge. Glasgow band, 3-piece, what do you think?
I really enjoyed them. I mean, we didn't see the first heat, so they won the first heat.
Nah.
We don't know who they were up against in the first heat.
Chin Up was definitely one of them. Chin Up was like a ska punk pop band.
So In Charge won the first heat.
How would you describe their sound?
Well, I mean, it was quite beat heavy. I mean, some of the beats were like the Fratellis, and I like beat music. I mean, I really enjoyed their music. I enjoyed their performance. I thought they were very worthy of being in the final.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
What was your opinion of them, Gavin?
All I got was this sort of, not Americana, but this American rock sound, and I'm not a fan of it at all. As you say, yeah, they were pulsy, but they were like a modern American rock sound. Personally, I wasn't into it.
It gets me on my feet, it gets me bouncing.
Yeah, that's you.
I'd quite happy to go and see In Charge again.
Right.
Yeah, I thought they were brilliant, they were upbeat, they were pop punky, they were Glasgow influences. Yeah, I thought they were great.
Don't get me wrong, that's their sound. Go out and enjoy it, right? Go and support them. Definitely go and support them, because what they do is good, but it's just not my cup of tea. I mean, the guy soloed, it was great. The sound, it was great. The drums, the playing wise, it was quite metric. I didn't notice anything like the timing slipped in that.
See, that's why I like it.
Yeah,
I like metric.
It fell at a steady pulse. Yeah. All of it fell at a steady pulse. But for me, here we go, right? For me, it was too strophic. It was too much the same. It was too repetitive, and it fell in this particular line.
So, we're at a difference. We're at an impasse. But
totally.
Yeah, we have different tastes.
Yeah.
That's why we do this.
That's it. Some people are going to like one band, some people are going to dislike one band. And that's just the nature of us as human beings and our individualism.
Yeah.
We are allowed to be objective towards music, because not everybody has the same taste, and that's totally fine.
So, In Charge, go onto their YouTube page, subscribe, like their videos. I'm sure they've got social media. Go on, follow them, find out where they are. If you like their music, go and see them live.
Now, bringing us back to second band of the night, Bad Actress, my personal favourites. Before we get into it, I don't know who it was that kind of came up with it, but I personally want to thank Bad Actress, particularly Chick and Louis. Thank you, Louis and Chick, for the shout out during your performance. They mentioned obviously that I'm a member of TR Podcasts and that we do live music reviews. At the end of the day, all we are trying to do is get these bands that we've been to see, get people liking and listening to them, following them on social media, going to see their concerts, supporting them, trying to get those bands to the next level. So yeah, thanks for that, I appreciate it.
So let's move on to their performance.
No, because this is what I was going to say. First song that I listened to was Hot Stuff, and it stuck with me ever since. I absolutely love that song. So I started heckling it in the crowd. I don't know if anybody heard me, but all of a sudden Louis said, "We're going to play this one for Gavin, it's Hot Stuff," and I just erupted in pure joy. I absolutely love that song, man. Brilliant.
Yes, but what I want to talk about is the fact that their performance in the final was so much better than their performance in their heat.
So if you haven't listened to the Live and Wilder Heat 2 episode, where Bad Actress won that slot, Louis had just joined the band as the singer. Now Louis, originally working with that band, he was a drummer. So that then meant that as soon as one door was closed, another door opened. So they've been playing with a new drummer called Ewan gig. I think that was the first proper live performance where Louis sang, but it was also the first performance where Ewan played the drums for them. But as Neil rightfully says, this performance, it felt more natural, it felt more together, they felt more confident. I'm not going to say rehearsed, because I always feel that the performances are well rehearsed, but this one, it was definitely a case where they felt more confident.
And they mixed the set list up to accommodate Louis' voice and to help him out. Not that he's got a bad voice, his voice is brilliant, but the way they've mixed the set up, it helps Louis move through the songs better.
See, folk just go up and do karaoke. It's a spur of the moment thing, it's a laugh, kind of the crowd all join in and that's great. But see, being an actual proper singer, it does take a toll on your voice, your vocal cords. So, I mean, when we seen Alice Bailey, remember what happened at the end of it? She was silent when she was communicating with us.
Yeah.
She couldn't talk because I think she was just trying to preserve her voice.
She was signing CDs and she still came out even though she couldn't talk.
Yeah, but if you're not practicing vocals every day, and if you're not taking the right steps, just as any instrument, to warm up, to make sure that the muscles that you're using are sort of not going to be strained and that nothing's going to get damaged or anything like that, then you're going to have problems. I remember Neil making that comment that he must have been following some footage of them when they were doing their kind of mini tour of England there, and sort of Louis' voice was kind of going. Yeah, as I say, he's been the drummer for 6 years with that band, so he's not used to singing 40, 50. I mean, once we seen they were playing for 2 hours.
Yeah, backing vocals is not...
It's not the same.
It's not the same. Different instrument.
So, there was definitely an improvement.
They were awesome, man.
Yeah.
They were awesome.
Yeah.
Best performance I've seen from them, bar none.
See, it's
bar none. It doesn't matter about this previous lineups or anything else.
No.
Best performance.
I feel Louis' voice definitely fits the music better. I'm going to miss his drumming because I thought his drumming was on point, but I feel that his vocals definitely fit their sound. For me, I feel that they put the best spin on Bad Actress.
Louis bringing it to the next level. Bad Actress are a band that is evolving. All the bands we've seen, bands evolve, and they've evolved for the better with Louis.
Even Ewan's drumming as well. Okay, fair enough, Louis, segmented in that part, but he's confident and he knows what he's doing, and he can keep a beat going as well. Their new single, Good Times, it's good, it's catchy, it's a head bopper, yeah. I mean, well done to Bad Actress.
But where did they go? Where did the Good Times go?
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know.
So, Bad Actress were awesome, and that brings us on to the third band of the night.
Crusaders.
Back to Crusaders. The Wall of Sound.
I'm going to challenge that. I don't feel it was as aggressive and intense as the first time round.
Maybe that's because you knew it was coming.
Well, there's that as well. I actually enjoyed myself more this time round as well. I was actually kind of shouting, V!
You're just abusive.
V for violence! I absolutely loved it.
It's a show. It's an absolute show, and that's what you want when you go out to see live music. You want the people to put on a show. You don't go to live music to hear what you hear on the radio.
Well, no. See, this is weird. A lot of people do different things. A lot of people drink or find some way to relieve themselves from stress, but see that actual Crusaders performance, I felt the dormant negative energy that was in me. By me engaging with that performance, it dissipated. Again, the bass player wandered out through the crowd. The lead guitarist was absolutely ripping the solos. Jamie was a beast at the front, man. They played Bob. We've got a clip of that up on our Instagram. The song's called Warrior. I love it.
Tribute to Bob. But again,
I absolutely loved it.
Bands are forced to evolve.
And then pulsing that they do with the thrash metal it's a nice change.
Yes. but they do it so well. And as I said before, it's not 4 guys that have come out of a pub and decided to form a thrash band. They are musicians who know what they're doing. They quite happily interchange with other bands as well. They support other bands.
Well, yeah, during the interview, if anybody's listened to the interview, when I asked them the question, they said that they'd played with Bad Actress a few years ago at Ivory Blacks, and sort of they had to jog their memory of that. So that just goes to show how long both Crusaders and Bad Actress have not only been playing, but how long that band has been evolving. Let's look at it from that. How long they've been investing in change and undergoing the...
Going back to Holyrood Vault.
Yeah, necessity changes that need to happen in order
my
to make
mate
them
was
better.
in Holyrood Vault, and he's no longer in Holyrood Vault. But they've evolved, they've changed their lead singer.
Well, it's the bass player now, isn't it?
Yeah, so...
He used to play bass for them.
Bands change until they find...
Their niche.
Until the caterpillar turns into the butterfly.
Their mark. Their metamorphosis.
Yeah. Until they know that everything is comfortable and it's right. Because you know when it's not right. But you still keep going.
This, given the industry that we're in, well, the severe lack of industry that we're in now, you're dedicating your time and energy. Music isn't just something, or it shouldn't be something that you just pick up and do. Music is something that comes from deep within, and you're projecting that through an instrument. And whilst you're projecting that through an instrument, the ensemble that you're projecting it along with need to all be projecting the same energy. They need to be conveying the same message. They all need to be in agreement with what they're conveying. And if one person goes, "No, it's not for me," then that's the weak link that has to be eliminated in order for the rest of it to move on.
Yeah.
That's why our band didn't work. But Crusaders,
they seem to be unified.
They are definitely unified. They are an absolute tank rolling their way through Scotland's music scene right now.
They're a tank driven by 4 really nice guys.
Yeah. I haven't really spoken to the drummer, but I mean the guitarists and the bass player are so humble as well. They'll come and chat to
lovely.
you. They're literally just normal guys. Yeah.
So, in charge, Bad Actress, Crusaders. We know that Bad Actress won. They are going on to Wildfire. No, is it Wildfire?
Yep, the Wildfire Festival. So the next event that Tayar Podcasts have managed to get involved with is the Heartland Festival up at Pitlochry here in northern Perthshire. I think there's 2 stages on. Loads of bands. Scary Vore are playing. Kyle Faulkner, formerly of The View, he's playing. Nathan Evans is playing, accompanied by a band. And the one that helped us get there, The Crom. Thank you to Alan Sweeney. They are headlining on the Sunday night. I think I've got someone lined up.
Well, they need to be knowing that they'll be on the podcast.
They do know that.
Special guest star.
They're more than happy with that, because
Awesome.
I've asked about 3 or 4 other people that I'm knowing of who don't want to do the podcast. But look, here's an opportunity. If you'd like to participate in our podcast, come along to a gig with us and talk about it, feature on one of the podcasts, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Just leave a wee comment under the video, or you can direct message us either by email or on one of the social media pages. We'll more than happily get you involved.
And we'll interview you about a gig.
Yeah. So, as I said, on June the 28th and 29th, I'll be representing TR Podcast. This is Gavin. I'll be representing TR Podcast up at the Pitlochry for the Heartland Music Festival. And then at the end of July, the next gig that I've got is Time Stands Still, who are supporting We Came From Wolves, and that's here at Perth's Concert Hall. So that's going to be 2 gigs in Perth, which is or Perthshire should we say, which is pretty cool that we're looking forward to. Friday the 13th of June, I'll be up at Inverness to support Bad Actress. We need to get up to Aberdeen. We've been speaking about that a lot. We need to get up to Inverness to see someone else other than Bad Actress, although we love them. We've got Glasgow and Edinburgh. We need to get ourselves back to Dundee.
Yes, plenty of music in Dundee.
Yeah, so we need to get back there to see stuff. And in the meantime, people, thank you for listening to Tayar podcasts. Please go out there and support live music. I need to make this announcement during this podcast. Tayar podcasts have now actually got a playlist channel on YouTube where all the bands that they'll see, we haven't done Alice Bailey because she's too sort of big and famous as it is, but all the bands that we see, I'm going to add, if I can get a link on the YouTube, I'm going to add to that. So go and check out In Charge, they'll be on it, Bad Actress are most certainly on it, and Crusaders are certainly on it as well. I've got V from Crusaders, which is on that playlist as well, and I've got, I think it's Hot Stuff that I've got from Bad Actress. So look, go and check out our playlist. All the bands that we've seen are on there. So In Charge will be on there as well at some point. We need to get bands. We need to get a music scene going back. We need to get generating money for these bands and get music back. And
Yeah, don't expect free gigs. Don't expect anything for free. Pay for a gig. I mean, if it's £5 or £10, it's nothing.
Yeah.
You know, in today's economy, that's not going to get the band anything.
No.
You know, bands need to be subsidised. These guys are paying their own money. They go out and work, and then they pay their own hard-earned money to go and entertain you. And you're given, buy the merch, buy something, keep music live, keep it real, and get out there and see it.
Yeah, all these bands that we've seen have been absolutely incredible, and we look forward to seeing so many more. We know that there's so many more out there. We understand that the problem that we've got is mostly we go and review rock bands, but believe me, that's not what we're about. If you are a singer-songwriter and you do just piano stuff, just you and vocals and piano, let us know, we'll come and review you. If you're indie rock, country, thrash metal, pop punk, you know, jazz, blues, whatever it is.
I mean, the Corollas aren't rock.
No, but even rap music. If you want your music, if you want a live performance reviewed, please get in touch with us, and we'll gladly come along to a gig and review you. You know, we like to consider ourselves that we're fair. If we're not into you, we're not into you. I'm sorry, that's just the way that it is, but still, we'll try to help you the best that we possibly can to get out there and get a new fan base. Please follow us on our social media pages. As I say, we've now got a Facebook account up, we've got Instagram, we've also got our main podcasts which are aired on YouTube. If you've got any questions, you can either direct message us on Facebook or Instagram. We've also got an email address as well, so please get in touch with us via that. In the meantime, thank you for listening again. We've been Tayar Podcasts, and all we want to say is
take care, guys, and we'll see you down the road.
Yeah, thank you. Support live music.